Tiffany Chen, and welcome to my video about who I am as a leader. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy. After taking the DISC assessment by Dave Ramsey and reading through the different parts of how I am as a person, it portrayed my life very accurately. Here's a picture that I found very interesting, which included several famous individuals such as Gordon Ramsay, Taylor Swift, Brad Pitt, and Martha Stewart, which all have different behavior styles. On the bottom, we can see that these are some of the statements that highlight my specific strengths that contribute towards my leadership style. The first trait that I possess is bringing enthusiasm and optimism to team projects. Second one is I can always be depended upon to do what I say I will do. And third, I will always be willing to share the expertise with others. If I find myself being skilled in a certain area, I am more than willing to help others to be as proficient. I've included here a picture from my DISC assessment and overview of the 4 quadrants of my behaviors. As you can see, my decisiveness, the D in DISC, is the lowest. From the assessment, it says that I consider myself modest in my approach with others and I tend to be peaceful and avoid confrontation whenever possible. In the interactive and stabilizing spectrum, these 2 areas are my highest. I'm very enthusiastic and optimistic when working with others. I'm also quite resistant to change, but I just need significant time to adjust to it. My cautious, the C in DISC, the spectrum is moderately high, and an example of this is that I like working in an environment that is very precise, structured, and neat. The leadership style that I most identify with is transformational leadership. Transformational leaders are concerned about improving the performance of followers so that they can be at their fullest potential. According to Jacobs and McCormack, transformational leadership is a style in which the leader creates a connection with others that raises the level of motivation in both the leader and the follower. The transformational leader is attentive to the needs and motives of followers and tries to help followers reach their fullest potential. They also set out to empower followers and nurture them in change. An example of when I was this type of leader was during my undergrad years. I was a student at Cal State Northridge and I was a part of a women's organization. I was specifically in charge of the academic committee, and I was ready to take on this challenge to work with these young women. Within this group, I helped manage and teach others how to raise or maintain their GPA, provide study tips, and also monitor the amount of time that each of them were studying per day. We had a certain GPA that was needed in order for us to stay within the organization. I hosted weekly study rooms at the library where we all were able to study together. I truly wanted to see all of them succeed, and I also wanted to gain their trust. Within the sessions, there was effective communication and they understood the purpose. I was able to listen to all of their needs and really encourage them to do their best. Being in this organization taught me time management and interpersonal skills, which are both very helpful to me in this day. Here's a picture of some of the women from our organization with Gordon Ramsay as we were featured on an episode of Hell's Kitchen. I'm standing right next to Gordon Ramsay on his left if you're trying to find me. Personally, I see myself having different leadership roles when I am in different environments or in different scenarios. I believe I also take on different leadership roles depending on how well I know the people that I'm leading or working with. Sometimes I can also see myself being a servant leader and adaptive leader as well. I found myself to be an adaptive leader when I was an assistant stage manager for a dance production concert at Cal State Northridge. It was an amazing experience and I would do it again if I was able to. As an adaptive leader, it was considered follower-centered. According to Northhouse, these leaders engage in activities that mobilize, motivate, organize, orient, and focus the attention of others. A specific scenario example was when one of the dancers accidentally cut her foot on the floor due to a sharp object during a dance scene. I had to look for a solution to solve this problem and stop the show for a brief intermission for our backstage crew to clean up the stage and help wrap the dancer's foot. Sometimes things just don't go as planned, so we have to work our way around it. We were able to solve and work the problem together through effective communication and confidence. I think it's normal for everyone to take on different leadership roles because it's a part of the growth of life. We take on a variety of scenarios every day of our lives, and that is the beauty of it. I really like this quote from Gandhi, and it's, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." Two of the strengths of transformational leadership is that it involves an exceptional form of influence that moves followers to accomplish more than what is usually expected of them. The second strength is that transformational leaders set out to empower followers and nurture them in change. The two weaknesses with my leadership style are that transformational leaders need the willingness to uncover the truth because relying too much on emotion and passion can overlook truth and reality. It is known that some transformational leaders are known for their big picture visions and inspirations, and with this, they may have challenges with detail orientation. An additional weakness is the probability of burnout. We need to remember that everyone has personal lives that need attention. Always working toward a goal may lose your followers' motivation and respect. But with these weaknesses, I see that these are areas that I can grow in. There are always both strengths and weaknesses in all types of leadership. The best leader will have a combination of all leadership styles. This is my vision statement. Following my bliss to spread happiness towards others to the best of my abilities. Trusting in God and myself to become a stronger individual mentally and physically throughout my life and career. Continuously learning from my mistakes and incorporating courageousness and confidence throughout my role as an occupational therapist. Be an inspirational individual toward others and lead by example. This relates to my leadership style because in order to be a transformational leader, you have to inspire and motivate your followers to reach such ambitious goals while communicating confidence that your followers can achieve their goals. This type of leader also considers the needs of each individual for achievement and growth while creating new learning opportunities for others. With this vision statement, I have created two measurable long-term goals that I have dreamed to achieve. The first goal that I have is I will co-own a clinic that collaborates with different disciplines by 4 years of practice. The second goal is within my occupational therapy career, I'll specialize in dog therapy within 3 years of practice. The three activities and actions that will be needed to achieve the first long-term goal is to find a mentor who's older, wiser, and experienced, as these people can be a coworker, a colleague, or a friend. The second step is to take intro to business courses. This can further my education on basic information before going to the business side of things. Additionally, I will be needing a person who is an expert in the business world. The third action would be making genuine friendships and connections with other disciplines such as physical therapists, speech-language pathologists, and nutritionists, and many more. Collaborating and increasing my connection with other disciplines will be best. The next three activities that are needed to achieve the second long-term goal are enhancing my leadership skills to be an inspirational individual throughout my work by asking other OT professionals whom are already specializing in animal-assisted therapy for advice. The second one is to enroll and participate in lectures with OT specializing in dog therapy. I will seek these out by searching online. I already found that IOTA's annual conference typically have few related presentations to animal-assisted therapy. The 2016 annual conference had an entire institute session devoted to it. The third action to achieve this goal is to apply for an animal-assisted therapy certificate program. The instructions are online and easy to follow. Building a connection with those whom are working in the same field, specializing in dog therapy, is also an extra help step to take. There are definitely more actions to go through in order for me to achieve my dreams. Be the kind of leader that you would follow. If your actions inspire others to dream more, learn more, do more, and become more, you are a leader. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Remember, the more challenges you face, the closer you are to your goal, so don't give up. Thanks for listening, leaders, and have a great day.